What's up, warriors of Tamaris? Welcome to the ultimate guide for the MOSSROCK AUROCHS pet in Call of Dragons. This is a brand new pet designed for the brand new infantry heroes in the game. Today we're going to have a look at how you can build this pet to get the best value out of it. If you're new here, subscribe for more content. Like the video, share it with your friends, leave some comments down below. Let's get right into it. Alright, warriors of Tamaris, brand new season, brand new war pet, brand new heroes. Finally, we have two heroes that might be able to dethrone Goresh and Skogul in terms of infantry. And the good thing is this brand new war pet, aka the MOSSROCK AUROCHS, is going to synergize very well with these two heroes. I think the devs should have just called it the MOSSROCK AUROCHS. Like a boss and a rock would have been nice. Anyways, let's go to the pet section and see what this pet is capable of doing. We're going to go over the talent skill and then see how we can build this awesome pet. The attack range is melee, which means you won't be able to hit those ranged units who hit you from far away. In this case, the venomous lizard would be an excellent pet for dealing damage to those ranged units. However, in melee combat, a lot of your enemies are going to feel the pain. For the next 3 seconds, the Legion's infantry units gain 6% HP and deal physical skill damage twice to enemy legions that deal damage to them. Damage factor number 1 is 17, plus this factor that's going to scale with your strength. Damage factor number 2 is going to be 29, which scales with infantry HP bonus. This is temporary infantry unit HP bonus with a fixed duration obtained during battle. As you can see here, we have a temporary HP bonus here that's going to boost this second skill damage factor. Now the damage can be triggered up to 5 times per second, which means you should be able to hit 5 targets who are nearby, unless I am mistaken. So this pet looks pretty good, but it is a little bit complicated. That is because of the core skills. The pet has 2 core skills. We have the advanced core skill and we have intense core skills. It makes it kind of difficult to come up with the optimal build for this pet. So let's see what the core skills are going to do for you. We're going to scroll down here and deal with the 3-star version. So here we have the advanced coil. This is a coil that you can get from the end of the season. Now it says coil first damage dealt 20% plus 39%, which is almost 60% additional damage. So this advanced coil is only going to boost this damage factor. It's going to boost this damage factor, I mean this too, and then make it hit very, very hard. And then when we go to the second intense skill, it says increases coil HP bonus by this amount. Let's round it off to 20%. So this HP bonus is going to boost this second coil damage factor. But the good thing is this intense coil is also going to boost your heroes, both heroes. Let's see what's going to happen. First, we have Kuma. When you look at Kuma's second skill, his healing goes up with infantry HP bonus. So the intense coil is going to boost this skill for Kuma. And then when you look at Mr. Lakewan, his rage skill also goes up with HP bonus, which means the intense skill is going to boost this thing as well. Part of the reasons why I say this pet is a little bit complicated when it comes to building it to do as much damage as possible. But don't worry, today I have a lot of different builds that we're going to go through to see which one is going to be best of the best for the PvP. With all of that out of the way, let us see how you can build the MOSSROCK AUROCHS to do some crazy DPS in the open field against your enemies. The first build here is what most people are probably going to use for the MOSSROCK AUROCHS in the open field. You're going to have the 2 crit rate skills, or you're going to have the 3 crit package skills, and you're going to put counter strike and the advanced counter strike to do damage to those long range mages and archers who hit you from far away. So this is MOSSROCK build number 1. You have the intense coil that's going to boost the second damage of the coil, and then you have advanced coil that's going to boost the first damage of the coil. And then these other 2 skills will just help you against enemies who are hitting you from far away. So if you want to build this for the PvP open field, this is how you build it. This is going to be build number 1. However, there are other alternatives that you might want to think about as well. So we're going to check them out. We move on to open field build number 2. Now we have made some changes. We have introduced the Tooth and Claw. Tooth and Claw is going to boost advanced counter strike, and it's going to boost the coil as well, both the first damage and the second damage. In this case, we decided to remove the intense coil to replace it with the Tooth and Claw. Now when you remove the intense coil, you're going to lose out on some HP. That's going to affect your heroes as well, but I don't know the importance of this HP in comparison to the Tooth and Claw. This Tooth and Claw is going to be excellent for all those units who are hitting you from far away. So this would be open field number 2. We go on to open field number 3. For open field number 3, we decided to remove the advanced coil instead. This advanced coil, because it's only going to boost the first damage factor of the coil. So we take out the advanced coil and we keep the intense coil. How is this going to be very good for PvP? You're going to have the intense coil, which is going to give you the HP bonus. That's going to boost your heroes and the second damage of the pet. It's also going to help you with survivability in PvP. On top of that, you have a Tooth and Claw that's going to boost both damage of the coil, and it's also going to boost the advanced counter strike. So this would be an excellent build for the PvP. It can also save you the end of season skill if you don't want to use it on this pet. End of season skill, which is known as the advanced coil, is only going to boost the first damage factor of this coil. Now, if people are hitting you from far away, you won't be getting a lot of benefit from the advanced coil. So this would be the perfect build for open field PvP. This is what you should go for in terms of open field PvP. I think it's going to be excellent. We move on to the next build, which is going to be the rally build. For those of you rich Kraken who really can spend a lot of money and just get some good stuff. So the first rally build is going to take advantage of all the skills of the MOSSROCK. You have the coil, advanced coil, intense coil. You have the crit package, which should be a must on your pet. And then you're going to introduce the fierce attack package. This fierce attack is going to help you with a lot of DPS against your enemies. Now, I have been hearing complaints from a lot of people that this pet does not have a lot of luck. The maximum luck for this pet is going to be 200. With the luck of 200, you should be able to get extra 48% or 50% trigger chance for your fierce attack, which could push your fierce attack to like 88% trigger chance, which is very, very high. Therefore, you're going to need this skill to boost your fierce attack. This would be rally number 1. I don't think it's going to be so efficient because this pet is good against people who try to swarm you. And you guys know rallies don't usually get swarmed. We move on to the next build, which is rally number 2. We now optimize rally number 1 to get some good damage, and I call it rally number 2. In this case, we are going to remove the advanced coil. This advanced coil is only going to boost the damage factor of the coil for the first one. Only the first damage factor of the coil will be boosted. And if you're hitting someone in a rally, you're probably not going to be swarmed by your enemies. So this skill, I don't think is going to be very efficient. In this case, we introduce, is it the advanced fierce attack? Yep. Advanced fierce attack instead of advanced coil. Advanced coil is going to boost a small damage factor on the coil. And the problem is, when you rally someone, there won't be a lot of counter rallies. So you remove advanced coil, you bring advanced fierce attack. And as you guys know, fierce attack has a very, very high DPS. And when you boost it with the advanced fierce attack, it's going to be more beneficial than the advanced coil. So this second build would be what I go for if I wanted to build a rally pet for this thing. Now we're gonna go on to the next build, which is this one right here. In this case, we decided to remove the two booster skills for the coil. We brought the counter strike. Now this counter strike is gonna help because it's gonna be working all the time. The reason I decided to remove this intense coil is because, you know, it only boosts the second damage factor. And I don't know if the HP is a lot to make a difference. But I think this one is just something that you can try. I don't recommend it that much. Or maybe you should just ignore it. Otherwise, you can give it a shot if you want. And then we have Rally/Garrison. This would be something that you can use if you know that a lot of people are going to be attacking you. So you're going to have the fierce attack package to hit that one rally that is coming to give you a headache. And then you're going to have the counter strike package. As you can see from here, we decided to remove one of the raw. This is the raw that has the 200 luck, because the pet maxes out at 200 luck. So we remove that. We have one crit rate, but you're going to be very versatile. Could be a very good rally and garrison pet. And then we move on to the last build of the video, which is this one right here. This is something that I would probably build for my account as well if I really want to rally people, because I could use this for my city garrison and rallying enemies as well. It's also going to be excellent for PvP open field combat. You're going to have these two skills that's going to help you against that one person that you're fighting. Let's say, for example, you meet another enemy who has the two new infantry heroes, and you have a pet like this. I think you should have the upper hand against that someone, because you're boosting your fierce attack, which is doing so much damage. So yeah, this would be something that I would go for in terms of rally, garrison, and open field. This pet is good for rally, but the problem is the two booster skills boost different things. They boost different damage. We have a lot of different damage booster skills in the game that can boost everything and give you something better. So in conclusion, which pet would I build for my account and for what situations? If I'm going to be doing rally or garrison, this is what I'm going to use. This one, rally, garrison, open field. It's a hybrid that works in most situations, and it should be very, very efficient against different types of enemies. Whether you're fighting someone in a 1v1 situation or you are fighting multiple people at the same time. This would be the build that I go for. Now, for a lot of you are probably going to be going with this one right here, which is open field number 1. This is what a lot of people are going to use. However, I would recommend open field number 3 instead. This would be the best. This is the best build to use, I think, because the advanced coil only boosts the first damage, and this pet does not hit enemies who are far away. When you have intense coil, you're going to be getting some HP to boost your legion, which could help you with survivability. Plus, this one is going to boost your heroes as well. So this is the best build for going open field. If you just want to do open field, nothing else, this is it. You build it this way. This is going to be the excellent pet for open field PvP. Now, if you want to be a hybrid, this is what you should go for. This is how I would build mine. And I think the video comes to an end over here. This is such an awesome war pet. It's going to be very, very good for the open field. It's going to do a lot of good stuff. Before I get out of here, let us go over some things real quick again. So we got two awesome heroes that are excellent in the game. We have a pet that has two booster skills that boost each hero differently. So you're going to have some different builds that's going to work in many different ways. I've already shown you the two that I like the most. Let me know down below which one of the builds that I showed you is going to be the most optimal. Comment down below in the comment section. Also, let me know which scales you're going to be using for your pet. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you're new, subscribe for more content. Turn on the bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends. And as always, drop some comments down below. See you guys in the next one.